you're looking for a car, recreational vehicle, or a home, Central Minnesota Federal Credit Union works to keep rates low and provides quality service to make borrowing easy.
Welcome back to the second half with the Spartans trailing by 7. It's Derek Leeser on the quarterback keeper as he breaks a couple of tackles and picks up 15 yards on the first run for the Spartans. Here, a bad snap would force Leeser to pick the ball up and try to get 10 yards on third down. He would be unable to do so and the Spartans would be forced to punt. Spartans on offense one more time as Leeser continues to see pressure up the middle from the Little Falls Flyers, And once again, another bad snap on fourth down. The Spartans turn it over at midfield. Costly errors by the Spartans would eventually give the Little Falls Flyers good field position. And here it's Zach Horsch breaking a couple Spartans tackles. He moves up the far sideline. One more time, it's Horsch up the middle. Continues to pound the ball hard on the ground for the Flyers. And he would have himself quite the ball game for the Flyers. This time on fourth down, it's Horsch, and he picks up the first. However, he fumbles the ball right into Ben Roush's hands, and the Spartans would take over. Huge stand by the Spartans defense as they keep it to a 7-point game. The Flyers were right on the doorstep, knocking, trying to score another touchdown. Here, a mix-up as Leeser evades the Flyers defenders, but he can't hook up to his receiver. This time, with the Spartans on defense, it's Eric Loxterkamp with a huge interception, and the Spartans would still remain in this game. ROCORI's offense just couldn't seem to get going all game as Leeser's unable to come up with the completion. However, on fourth down, he finds Ben Roush over the middle to sustain their drive and keep ROCORI alive in the game. Here Leeser pitches to Spencer Schulte. He busts through the line with some speed, gets into the end zone, and the Spartans tie the game against Little Falls. 7-7 is your score in the fourth quarter. Right back to offense for Little Falls. And they would hand the ball to who else but Zach Horsch. He breaks a couple tackles and goes down the far sideline until Eric Loxterkamp pushes him out of bounds inside the Spartans' red zone. And a couple of plays later, it would be the naked bootleg, a wide receiver open in the far end of the end zone, and Little Falls goes back on top 14-7 over the ROCORI Spartans late in the fourth quarter. Here, it would be the squib kick employed by the Little Falls Flyers, and Loxterkamp runs into his own man, knocking him over at the 15-yard line, and the Spartans would have a long field. Here, Leeser sees the pressure one more time, and he's sacked inside his own 5-yard line, and on fourth down, it would be another bad snap, and the Spartans would eventually fall in this game. 16-7 is your final. Little Falls, the victors, they would snap a winless streak of over 20 games, and the Spartans fall to Little Falls 16-7.